So one of the most popular questions that I get asked when it comes to video is, what kind of equipment do I use? And the answer is, you don't need a whole lot. You don't need a whole lot of equipment in order to produce videos on YouTube or whatever platform that you're making videos for. And so in this video, I'm going to give you 5 suggestions on how you can get started in making videos and getting your message out. So in a lot of my videos, I'm using a high-end camera, some good lighting, maybe a very cool backdrop. But as you can see in today's video, I'm just using my smartphone here. So it does not take much to get started in video. So if you're wanting to get started in video, making videos for your business, maybe you want to get into vlogging, or maybe you want to look good on your live stream, these are going to be some good, useful tips for you on how to get started and how to make you look better on camera. So we're going to break these tips down today, and I'm going to break them down into 5 simple tips. And just so you know, right now, all this video is being filmed on an iPhone right now. So I don't have anything fancy going on. I don't have any fancy microphones. This is all audio being picked up on on the iPhone, and video being captured with the phone. Now, rule number 1 is framing. When it comes to video, make sure that you're filming just like this. This is my box to my phone, because obviously I can't use my phone. I'm using it right now. But this is the way you want to film whenever you're filming for video. This is what you call landscape mode, okay? It just looks a lot better whenever you are uploading to YouTube, because if you don't, you're going to have those black bars on either side of your video, and they just don't look good. About the only time that you want to film vertically like this is if you're shooting for Instagram, or maybe making some videos for your Instagram stories. Then you want to flip the phone up this way. I know a lot of people have trouble with this because it's so comfortable just to hold your phone like this, but it's much better to turn it just like this whenever you're making videos for YouTube or whatever platform you are looking to make videos for. Hold your phone like this. Now, rule number 2 is stability. You don't want shaky videos. So whenever you are filming, grab your camera on both sides like this and hold it steady, so that way it doesn't shake. Now, the good thing about a lot of these newer cameras, especially this one here, this is the iPhone 11 Pro, is that it has really good stability inside the camera. But some of these older ones, which are perfectly fine to video with, they can be a little bit shaky. So to avoid that and to get better stability is to take and hold it with both hands like this as you're filming. It'll be comfortable that way, and it'll just look a lot better. Another tip on that would maybe be to get one of those selfie sticks that you can kind of extend out and they'll hold your camera. That might be an option of maybe getting it to stabilize it. Or the other option is to use a tripod like this. This is just a cheap tripod that I picked up on Amazon. It does a great job of holding my camera or my phone steady just like this without moving, and it's got pretty good stability on its legs. Doesn't tip, especially if you extend the legs out a little bit further. But this would be an option. Another thing that you can do is get a little adapter that goes on top of this that can hold your phone, okay? I'll have links in the description down below of some suggestions that I think are some pretty affordable tripods and adapters to get you going, get you started in making videos. All right, rule number 3 is lighting. Here's a simple rule to remember. Face the light. Yes, there are some really good lighting kits that you can buy right now. I'm using a lighting kit only because it's dark outside right now, but natural light is your best friend. And you know what? It's free. Just find a good spot in your house, maybe like right in front of a window, and use that natural light to film with. And because it just makes everything look better. It'll give you that natural glow on your face, and natural light is the best way to go. But I will have some links in the description down below if you need to get a lighting kit. Maybe you're filming in an area where you don't have a window, you don't have very good natural light, so that would be the other option. But cheap and affordable, use free natural light. Now, the other thing to remember when you are using lighting, make sure that there's no light behind you, because what happens is when you're filming in front of you like this and the light is behind you, it creates a shadowing effect right here on your body, and it just doesn't look good. So you'll have to turn it around, face the light. Simple rule. Rule number 4 is audio. to get better audio. Now, what I'm doing right now, this is all audio that's being picked up from the iPhone. There's no fancy, wires or microphones being hooked up. This is all just a straight audio coming into the phone. But one of the things that to help with this is make sure all your background noise is eliminated. Okay, so close your doors, close your windows. Try to avoid any kind of background noise that you can whenever you are filming, and you'll create better audio whenever you're making videos. Another thing that is helpful whenever you are using just your natural audio is to kind of speak up a little bit. If you're talking real slow, if you're talking real low, it's not going to pick up as well as if you take your voice volume up a little bit, speak a little bit louder. It's a lot better whenever you're in post-production and you're putting the video together. Another thing you want to kind of be aware of is any kind of music possibly in the background for a couple of reasons. One, it's distracting. And then two, you run into copyright issues. So there's been a few times that I've been out in the field videoing, whether it be by like a store or something like that, and then I hear music, I'll kind of wait or I'll walk away so that way that video or that music doesn't get picked up in my video, because I don't want to get a copyright strike. There are some rules there. I think YouTube allows like something like 10 or 11 seconds of music before they kind of hit you with a copyright strike. So be aware of your background noise, music maybe coming in, or any other kind of type of noise. Now, maybe you do want to invest a little bit into your audio. I'll have a couple links in the description down below if maybe you want to buy an external mic. Now, when it comes to that, there's so many different options out there. They can be expensive or they can be relatively cheap. So I'll put an inexpensive option on there, and I'll put one that's a little bit more expensive, but it'll get you some really good audio for your video making. Rule number 5 is your set. Sometimes people can overcomplicate things, myself included. Whenever I first started videoing, I had to make sure that everything behind me was perfect, everything was all clean, the vase was in the right spot, this particular knick-knack was facing the right area, but don't overcomplicate it when it comes to your set. So when it comes to your set, here's a rule of thumb. Just keep it simple. It'll make your life a lot easier if you keep things simple. Maybe find a spot where you can set up quickly, make videos, and then keep going back to that same spot. That way you can produce more content and get more videos out often. For example, right here, I've got this is like my YouTube studio / office, work office, but I've got it set up so that way my lighting's always here, my tripods are always here, and whenever I'm ready to make a video, I can kind of just get it all set up in a matter of a couple minutes and start filming, start making content. That way I can put out a lot more videos. This has worked for me. I think it would work for you also. Now, there may be times where you want to kind of elevate things, have a bit different backdrop depending on what type of video you're making, and that's fine, you can do that. But whenever you're first getting started, just keep it simple. A great thing to think about is you want people to focus on what you are saying, not on what's around you. All right, so those are my 5 tips on how to help get you started. I know you can invest a lot of time and money into overcomplicating things and getting things ready, but really, this is all you need to get started in making videos and getting your message out there and making some YouTube videos, Facebook Lives, or whatever it is that you're into. Keep it simple. These 5 tips right here, they'll get you started. Now, if you do start making videos, link your first video down below. I'd love to watch it. I'd love to see what you guys come up with, and I'd love to offer any kind of advice that I can. Just link your video down below. Let's get some communication going. Well, I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, maybe throw a thumbs up on it. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I make tech videos all the time. I'd love to have you back in the next one. Thanks for watching. Get out there, make some videos, and be creative.